This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of
Good evening. Welcome to Lindsey Nelson Stadium here on the campus of Columbia Central High School in Columbia, Tennessee. We are excited to bring the final preseason action for the Summertown Eagles. Joining me this evening will be Chad Powell and then, of course, our producer extraordinaire, Will Pettis. Gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening. Glad to be here. Excited to see some things from these Eagles tonight. Do have a lot of injuries. And, of course, on jamborees, you know, you're not going to show your full hand, so we probably won't get to see everything, but still looking forward to it. And, of course, thanks to Will for getting everything set up.
Absolutely. Should be a good, warm evening for some preseason football. So to set the stage of what we're about to watch, so there will be two 20-minute quarters, and I believe the clock will run unless there is a timeout either called by a coach, a referee, or obviously for injury. There will be a halftime intermission between the two quarters, and then we will resume the second quarter under the same clock rules. And it looks like we will not be doing at least kickoff on special teams. We possibly could see field goal or point after touchdown attempts, but it looks like Battle Creek will possess the ball first. Chad, Battle Creek is wearing their Navy uniforms, topped off with the Navy helmet, and your Summertown Eagles are rocking the white jerseys, black pants.
We think.
But we think
they're black.
With a white helmet.
Looks like they're going to be starting on their own 30.
So there was no employee resources credit. We might still mention that.
And if this were an official game, we would have had a coin toss at the center of the field, and we are excited for Employee Resources Credit Union to have sponsorship of the pregame coin toss. So definitely wanted to give them a shout out, as we will not be doing the coin toss this evening.
All right, we're lined up. We got twins left, looks like, for Battle Creek. One back in the backfield. Back to pass. Pass complete, number 8 to number 13.
Talk about coming out of the gate swinging.
Man,
right off the gate, throwing a go route down the sideline.
That was Orton to Williams.
And
what an opening play.
And, Jake had good coverage on the play. It was just a beautifully, perfectly thrown ball. And like you said, the receiver just went up and made a play.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault anybody on that. It's a 50-50 ball, and he made a good grab on it.
A little toss will be met in the backfield by number 13,
That's
senior
Max
Dillard. Outside linebacker, and here in a few minutes we'll be lining up under center for the Eagles.
Lots of guys playing both ways for the Eagles. This Battle Creek team looks pretty large. A lot of depth, looks like.
Absolutely. Interesting about Battle Creek, this is their first year to have a senior class, as this is a relatively new school, but they have already grown to the 4A classification in size of enrollment. A jet toss coming around the side. Oh, and he will be tripped up, I believe, by number 66 of the Eagles.
I think 15, Austin Reed, was in on that as well.
Good recognition by the Eagles. Way to stay home. Number 66, I believe that was Russell Gray. Russ Gray on the solo tackle at the line of scrimmage. So, Chad, we've got a 3rd and long after that first big play. Eagles hunker down, and now we have them behind the chains.
Yep. Probably going to see another one of those passes coming up. They got trips right on this one. Plenty of time. Got it off. Just overthrown. They're going to call pass interference on Jake. I think that was incidental. Looks like they just got their feet tangled up.
Yeah, the receiver was running a little. He broke inside. The ball went outside, and I think you're right, Chad. He tried to course correct, and, I mean, honestly, Jake's in position. There's nothing he can – I mean, he's just running to pursue he's tracking the football.
Yep.
Automatic first down.
So far, we've seen Battle Creek take it to the air.
It's a very highly touted receiver.
So we have number 8, senior Brody Orton, running the offense for Battle Creek. And as Will mentioned, very talented receiving core.
Hand off to number 0, Jashawn Brown. Nothing there, maybe a yard.
Pugh on the tackle.
They haven't moved the sticks yet, but maybe 2, maybe picked up 2.
So after a free set of downs, Summertown able to hold them, so it'll be 2nd and long. As quarterback Brody Orton brings Battle Creek to line of scrimmage. Looks like they are getting their plays from the sideline, Chad. So, they like to run that tempo. You can see 4 coaches giving signals as kind of a decoy and a dummy system. The quarterback will check over, incorporating some shift.
Another little pass.
And we have
got a flag on this left side.
Pass complete to
So
Williams.
as Will mentioned, number 13, Stanley Williams Jr., wide receiver for Battle Creek. Expect a lot of action his way, as he is a very dynamic young man, dynamic playmaker.
Receiver downfield
That one's going to come back, though.
against the Grizzlies.
Had an ineligible receiver downfield, so that was over on this left side. And
as you can imagine, in the final preseason game, a little sloppy. So we've already had what is it, 3 flags on 7 plays in this first drive. Clock continues to run, so we're right at about 15 and a half minutes remaining in this first period of play.
Another pass looks like. He's going to keep it, tuck and run the right side.
Good
First
move.
guy misses. Schaefer comes in with the tackle on that one.
So we get to see another dimension of quarterback Brody Orton leveraging his legs. Definitely have to keep him contained.
It's going to be about 1.5 yards short. So it'll be 3rd and 1.5.
Chad, haven't seen much substitution going on defense right now. So pretty long drive, 3rd and short.
Yeah, just I've seen Workman go in on the front. That's all I've seen so far. Right up the middle. Who got that? That's Schaefer.
Looks like Schaefer.
I believe he got it, though.
Did he get? Oh, there we go. There's the signal.
Yeah.
So interesting, Chad. If you notice, they're using clapping as their cadence and snap count. So you saw him throw a kind of a fake clap
Yeah.
to try to get the defense to jump off.
Don't see that a lot in high school.
Once again, there will be no huddle. They're right at the line of scrimmage. Checks the sideline. Looks like they're good.
They can still get a first down before a touchdown. Pass to, is that number 27, I believe?
27, Trip Stennis.
Dillard on the tackle.
Good-sized kid, 6'1", 192-pound junior tight end.
So it'd be 2nd and 3rd.
Battle Creek is not slowing down, even though they're well in the red zone inside the 10-yard line. And they're going to go to the corner again. Good coverage.
They're targeting Jake tonight at number 13. Jake's got a tough assignment, looks like.
Absolutely. Chad Stanley Williams Jr. is only a junior, so he still has 2 more years of high school ball counting this season.
They're slowing it down a little bit right now, looks like. Now they're ready.
I want to make sure of this 3rd and short play. To your point, Chad, they can still pick up a first down, so they don't have to get it in the end zone. Looking, oh, good deflection.
Yes, that was Schaefer, I believe, on the deflection.
Here we go. Will's got the replay dialed up for us.
He was on the coverage for sure.
Let's see. They tried to run a little mesh play there, and
I think he just got a hand on it and couldn't catch it.
yeah, I think the ball was just a little too hot, too outside. So here we go. We got a little excitement on the opening drive. We've got 4th and about 3 to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Battle Creek first drive of the game. Started on their own 30, and we're now down here on the 7. So far a good drive for Battle Creek. Let's see if Summertown can hold. Snap. Oh, we're going to run an option. And that ball, oh, he caught it off his helmet and somehow retained possession, and I believe he got down to about the 1-yard line, if not inside the 1-yard line.
It is a first down. And that was great concentration to be able to recover that ball after. I mean, he had to pay attention.
Wow. I mean, talk about avoiding disaster. I mean, Chad, that ball hit hand, helmet, and somehow was able to wrangle it in with guys all around him. So here we go, 1st and goal on about the, 1-foot line?
Yeah.
Or are they actually on the one-cat type formation? But again, when you're 6'1", 200 pounds, not a bad guy to put back there if you only got to get 3 feet.
The first thing that ball touched was Wilson's helmet, I believe. And he was standing in the end zone, so.
Yeah, that rule of breaking the plane is great when you're on offense, but it can be a little frustrating on defense when the ball comes loose right as he crosses over.
Battle Creek's extra point was good. So after the first series, score Battle Creek 7, your Summertown Eagles 0 for now, hopefully.
All right, we're going to take a break while we change offense and defense. This is X Sports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work.
Welcome back. Summertown will take on their first possession. Senior quarterback Max Dillard will lead the Eagles in their first drive. Looks like we have an inside handoff, I believe, to Colton Pugh, but we will confirm.
Yes, that was Pugh. They're going to give him anything. They gave him about a yard, half a yard.
On the carry. Moore on the stop.
So as I mentioned earlier, this offense is going to be hindered. We're missing a couple of big guys. Hopefully we'll be back by first game. And then who else are we missing? Brown, Powell, Hodge, Fishwald. So it was a keep option there. He pitched it off to, who was that?
I believe that
Eli?
was Eli Schaefer.
Eli's going to be close to a first down.
Oh, we got a penalty late. I believe Will informed us that it could possibly be a face mask.
And that was Reed on that. Austin Reed, senior.
So Chad and Will, interesting year for you guys as both of y'all have a son that is entering his senior season. I'm sure that's got to be a little bittersweet to watch this season.
It is definitely. Been watching him since he was, they started playing. He was 3 for 2 weeks, his first season of football.
Automatic first down.
So that penalty was against Battle Creek. So they gave us an automatic first down on that. But, yeah, been watching him my whole life. I've got a younger one now coming up into it, so at least I get a replacement to come keep me at the football field and keep me into it. But this is a bittersweet year for me, definitely. And then him with an injury right now and not able to fulfill the role that he normally does, it makes it even harder for me.
Absolutely. Dillard under center, looks like an inside dive again up the middle to Pugh. He'll fight for 3 very hard-earned yards. But positive yards, second and manageable. That's part of the Summertown offense. The system that Coach Walt Smith runs is very much, control the clock, control the ground, rely on the big guys up front, and really put pressure on the defense to stop you every single play. They're going to come flying at you hard every single snap.
I like that he's getting his plays from the sideline and not having to run to the sideline every play this year like he was last year. That's a good run, good hard run. I think that's going to be well past the first down.
So that would be number 2, Peyton Powell on the toss to the perimeter. And as Chad mentioned, it was good for a Green Hill Monument first down.
First down, Eagles.
And with that, Summertown will take possession on the Battle Creek 40-yard line. We got 2 receivers spread out, 2 backs in the backfield. Number 2, Peyton Powell, will motion over to the opposite side of the formation. Dillard on the handoff up the middle. Pugh has some room. Pickup of 6 on first down. And Chad, when
pickup of 9, I believe.
Oh, 9. Oh,
yeah.
Stand corrected. Well, when Coach Smith can get in second and short, it really opens up the options he has in that offense.
Definitely. I like this. I feel like Pugh's been underutilized. He's a good hard runner. And the boy don't ever fall backwards. He's always falling forward.
He's going to run hard.
Yes, he is.
Looks like Pugh will be offset to the left of the formation this time. Dillard will keep it and get a little room. And Chad, I believe he also has a first down.
Yes, he does. Another Green Hill Monument first down for us.
So again, opening drive, you know, have to like what you see. So Summertown moving the ball, getting first downs, keeping possession. We're already inside of 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. So at this pace, we could be looking at getting the final score of the of the quarter if Summertown can continue to roll on offense as they're doing.
Not those huge explosive plays like we've seen from Battle Creek, but just chipping away, controlling the clock. I mean, that's what you want to do.
And right on cue, number 12, Eli Schaefer will take the carry for, again, another 5-yard gain. Waiting on the official spot on the scoreboard.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, Will mentioning how positive it is to see this number of players on the Summertown sideline. In years past, we're used to that number being about, 12, 13 guys. So definitely have benefited from a freshman class that I believe brought 18
huge freshman class
guys
with
to
a lot of
the
talent.
roster this year after a very successful middle school season last year. These guys are excited to join the big boys at the high school level. I believe that was on Battle Creek, so they will be marking it off.
I didn't see what the call was.
Well, it might have been a neutral zone infraction if it was pre-snap. All right, well, Summertown will take it, so it looks like we will be on the 11-yard line, so we can get a first down.
Is that Max keeping it again? No, there's Max. That's going to be Eli. So
Schaefer on the carry.
Schaefer on the carry, got him down to 3-yard line, I believe. That's a long ways for me to try to figure out.
I believe we're might be closer to the 5 or 4.5 yard line. So we'll have second down, 4 to go. So we'll keep it up the middle. I believe this time it was inside to Pugh. And looks like he got turned at the very last minute and will be short of the goal line, but just barely.
It has to be a first down. Yes,
Yep.
it is. He's
Sticks are
changing
coming
it.
down, so there we go. First down, so we will have 4 attempts for Summertown to get 3 feet. As our PA announcer just announced, it is first and goal. With the snap, and he'll give it to big number 12, senior Eli Schaefer.
Goes in untouched. I don't think anybody got a hand on him.
I don't think he did. Relied on those big guys up front. They definitely created a path for Eli to march right in for the first Express Med touchdown of the evening for Summertown.
Peyton Kimbrough, I believe, is on for the extra point. Yes, he is.
And the extra point is good. So Kimbrough's kick is good for a Jayco's Marine extra point. And, for those that have been watching Summertown for the last several years, we've gotten used to seeing Brad Hoffman as our kickoff and place kicker.
As the number 22.
As the number 22. So same jersey, different guy, similar body, and so far similar results to what we were accustomed to seeing from Brad Hoffman. Wish him the best of luck this year, his first year in college.
Yeah, Peyton, I don't know that he's ever kicked before this year. Seen the need and stepped up and filled it, and he's serious about it. And I wish him the best.
Well, Chad, this is interesting. They're going to let Battle Creek run a play even though we weren't on the field. The referee said it's time to go. And there is a helmet on the field.
That's a Summertown helmet.
Yeah, a white helmet. Looks like at the bottom of the pile. Is that Russ Gray?
That is.
Junkyard Dog getting in there with no helmet. And I heard a horn sound. Will we? Nope, we will. Well, they're pointing over to a timeout. Coach Busby's going to have a little conversation with the white hat official.
You know, to do that in a jamboree.
Yeah.
I mean, people get hurt.
Yeah, that was an interesting sequence of events. So we had a running clock. The clock was ticking down below 20 seconds. Summertown had just kicked a successful extra point, and Battle Creek ran onto the field immediately, and the referee blew the whistle and said, run the play. And so Summertown was rushing onto the field, but
and probably not snapped up.
No.
That's probably what happened with Russ there. It didn't slow him down on the tackle, though.
All right, well, with that, we will take a 5-minute halftime intermission, and we will be right back. This is the Summertown High School Football Network on X Sports.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local.
Are we on? So this format, it looks like we're going to start like it's a new half. So it would have been a kickoff back to us as we deferred since they got the first kickoff, first possession. So we will start back with the ball again for the second half.
And we'll try to keep you updated on any substitutions. I can see right now, number 1, Lincoln Wilson, sophomore quarterback, has entered the game to run the offense. I believe Schaefer is still in the backfield along with Peyton Powell, but then we have a new receiver lined up on the edge. That would be Easton DeRitter. And first play, Wilson will be met at the line of scrimmage, possibly a yard backwards on the first play of this second half.
Yeah, it looks that way.
So being the last preseason game, it's good to see some depth this year, Chad, actually getting to sub some guys in and get some guys some meaningful reps.
The reps and the rest between, too. I mean, when you're playing every down of the game, these guys last year were just getting exhausted. They would be a whole different team from first half to second half.
True.
Lincoln's going to keep it and roll out to the right.
Oh, bootleg. Oh,
looking
from
for a
behind.
pass. Drug down. Pass was meant for. I can't see that number. I told you I'm blind.
I believe that was Braxel Olmstead, number 4, looked to be the closest guy. Now, Lincoln did get hit as he was throwing, so there wasn't, he didn't get everything on that pass. But there were definitely guys open, just had a little pressure from the backside of that play that forced an errant throw. Looks like we'll have 2 receivers to the top of our screen, 1 receiver at the bottom, offset I backfield.
Pass again, incomplete.
Ball was thrown just slightly behind the intended target. That would be number 19, freshman Carter Anderson. So good to see some young guys getting.
We were just talking about the freshman class and what they did last year. Anderson was a big part of that.
Absolutely. I believe Carter was the Conference Offensive Player of the Year last year for middle school football. All right, so it looks like Summertown has elected to punt, and we will not be actually kicking the ball, so I would assume, Chad, they're probably just going to mark off somewhere between 35, 40 yards for the punt, and then we will change possessions and we will go on defense.
Such a lovely punt.
Looks like we're going to be on 42.
I believe you're right. It's a good punt by Summertown. Well executed. No return.
Yeah, center of the field. No return.
Good hang time.
And look at the coverage we have down here. And
absolutely.
They're all right on it.
All right, so we will do our best to get, at least from a distance, it does appear that Battle Creek has also gone down in their depth chart. So we have some new players on the field. We'll try to keep you updated on those guys as well. Let's see, number 10, Colton Barba.
Number 1,
quarterback.
Good run for Jackson Voorhees. Do have a flag on a play back at the 43, 44. And it is going to be on the offense.
Tackled by DeRitter.
Chad, like you mentioned, even with our number 2s, a lot of both-way players or two-way players. So that was quarterback Lincoln Wilson, who is now playing safety on defense with the solo tackle. Will's pointing out the hole. Oh, yeah, well, I'd say that was a tackle. Yeah. That was made that very easy.
There may have been a couple of those, actually.
So here we go. Colton Barba will get back in the shotgun for what will be a first down and 15.
Voorhees again. Nope. Fooled me. Pass incomplete to number 35.
Chad, looks like they got a little crossed up on that route. I don't know if that was a choice route, but looks like the receiver stopped, and the quarterback thought he was going to continue that route out towards the sideline. But fortunately for Battle Creek, that ball fell harmlessly to the ground. But again, it'll bring up 2nd and long for Battle Creek.
Another one of those Jamboree hiccups, not knowing your routes.
It's like Battle Creek subbing late.
Number 32 coming in for Battle Creek, Aiden Tallman.
So it looks like they're ready to approach the line. We will have 3 receivers in the formation. Quarterback will be in shotgun.
Another pass, short pass,
Screen
top
on
of the
outside.
screen to number 9.
Got to wrap up, broke 1 tackle.
Gavin Pelkey is the receiver on that play.
Pass complete to Pelkey.
Good individual effort by Pelkey to get 3 yards out of what could have potentially been a 1-yard loss on that perimeter screen.
Still going to be a 3rd and 17-yard long 3rd down.
So definitely a different start to this quarter than we saw in the first quarter, where both teams were able to take their one and only possession all the way down the field and end up in the end zone, where now we have Battle Creek 3rd and long. We could potentially see 2 punts in the beginning of this quarter. Summertown will back the coverage off, attempt to keep everybody underneath. A lot of time out, but then
sacked.
I believe number 5, Easton DeRitter, came. Oh, excuse me, that is not number 5.
No, that was 5. He got that
5.
wrong. It was D. Ritter. I don't think Austin's out there right now.
So DeRitter coming in off the edge for the quarterback sack and will force a Battle Creek punt. So looks like Summertown offense will get to take the field again. See if we can get a little bit more going on this second drive of the second half. One thing you got to love about preseason scrimmages and jamborees is the tempo of play.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, not waiting around on anything. The running clock, they want to get in and out as quick as they can.
So, Chad, it appears we have the same lineup for this second series of offense. We'll see when they break the huddle. See, I can see.
Maybe all the jitters have went away from them. They can do something here.
So looks like we got Axel Heatherly split out wide at the top of our screen.
That's going to be D. Ritter on this end.
Inside handoff, and he will be stood up after a gain of about 2, depending on where they spot his forward progress.
White on the carry. Stennis on the tackle.
Tajan White on that carry. Picked up about 1.5 yards, maybe 2.
So we have a freshman offensive lineman entering the game, number 74, Leland Clifton. So exciting to see the depth and the ability for some of these underclassmen to get some reps in. Lincoln will go under center for the snap. Handoff up the middle. Anderson stopped initially but keeps his feet moving and is able to gain about 6 yards.
Yeah, good second effort by Anderson there.
About 5.5 of those coming after contact. That's one thing about Carter is he is going to run hard.
If we can put some size on that kid, he's going to be hard to stop.
Absolutely. Here we go, 3rd down and 4, so very manageable situation. Entire playbook is open for Coach Smith. We'll see what he dials up to convert. I have to imagine, being a scrimmage and where they are on the field, that, you know, he's planning for 2 plays to get 4 yards.
Oh, bad pitch there. It looks like Battle Creek is going to end up with it.
Yeah, just a little timing issue on that play. Unable to connect with Tajan White on the toss.
Yeah, he was just a little wide.
Yeah, ball just a little bit in front. So Battle Creek will have excellent field position after that turnover. Only have about 34 yards to go to the end zone. Interesting that
they are coming back out with their.
I was going to say, I see Stanley Williams Jr. He is now lined up down here in front of us, so we get a front row seat to see this dynamic young man. And, of course, they're going straight to the air. And that will be an easy pitch and catch for the 34-yard completion.
Man, good route. I mean, it's hard to cover a guy that quick. I mean, we've got our second string in, and he's clearly one of their go-to guys. So,
absolutely.
I guess they just wanted to show they could do it.
Excellent route, beautifully thrown ball. So now we will have another extra point attempt by Battle Creek. Hold is down, and I believe that kick is no good.
It's going to be low and to the left. The score is now 13 for Battle Creek and 7 for your Summertown Eagles.
And we will take a break as we change possessions. This is Summertown Football on the X-Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Most dealerships fail after the sale. We're going to be with you for the long haul.
Only at Heritage Automotive will you receive supplier pricing on all Chevy and GMC models.
And we're the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the market, and we guarantee you the best prices.
Where you get the highest trade value.
And rates as low as 0%.
Sponsors, I mean, they're rolling with it, man. We're not able to get a commercial going. As soon as we break for one, they're back on the field going again. So Summertown's got the ball now on their own 30. Still have Wilson at quarterback.
Looks like we will be met up the middle for they are going to move the box just a hair, so we'll call it a gain of 1 yard, so 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Chad, looks like we had some substitution as we were coming back on the air. I believe freshman number 14, Jax Cranston, is now under center taking snaps.
You're right, and that was Mason Flowers on the carry.
Go toss play to the edge. Braxel dancing around, but he will be met by a host of Battle Creek defenders and stopped dead in his tracks.
Easton Brown and Tajan White going in.
So again, Coach Busby and Coach Smith working in a ton of depth on this drive with 8 minutes remaining in the scrimmage.
25, Aiden Hammock was a late substitution there too.
So we may have an all-freshman backfield. Time looks like we're going to spread it out a little bit. So we have 3 receivers down to the left side of the formation. Cranston is being pursued, and he will be brought down from his blind side.
Man, that kid, I think he came through untouched.
Yeah, that was number 33 for Battle Creek, Connor Duncan. That is a senior linebacker. So Battle Creek with their depth is still rotating seniors in, as Summertown has elected to bring in some underclassmen for this final drive, which is a great learning experience for these guys. Get to experience a little bit different pace of play than what they were used to last year. And let's see, we got a decision to make. It is 4th and forever, and so even in a jamboree, Coach Busby elects not to roll the dice on your own 15-yard line. So can't fault them for wanting to punt the ball away. See if the defense can get a stop here with a running 6-minute, 40-second clock.
Let's see who Battle Creek brings out this time, because we're still all freshmen, looks like.
Yeah, we are. We'll try to get you some numbers. We definitely want to get these young men recognized as they get some high school action. So I can see, I believe, number 20, Mason Flowers, number 30, running onto the field. Excuse me, Mason Flowers is number 30. Sorry about that. 20 is Easton Brown.
Aiden Hammock, Jax Cranston. Let's get some of the higher numbers. Isaiah Bird. Maddox Chapman.
Let's see, I believe our safety, number 28, Lucas Taylor. So definitely a JV unit on the field. So let's see what these young guys can do with 5 minutes to go in the contest. And it looks like Battle Creek has actually brought their starting quarterback back in the game. It'll be a handoff to the left side. Oh, wow, he is met at the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten a little high on the tackle, but
yeah, that flag came in.
I'll have to get a number. That was number 72, Braden Littrell.
It was a holding on Battle Creek, actually.
So add insult to injury. You get tackled down by your neck and you lose 10 yards on top of it. So there you go. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Battle Creek. And we'll swing it out to the right side. He will be met. Oh, he'll able to get down on him. Just get a shoestring to slow him down. That was number 25, defensive back, Aiden Hammock.
Got him back to
rotating more guys in.
Back to 2nd and 6, 7. I don't know what they haven't put it on the board yet.
And we have a jet sweep to the left side. Good pursuit, and we have a loose ball. It'll roll backwards, so that ball will roll out of bounds on about the 46-yard line, and a very late flag being thrown. I mean, unless he heard something, there wasn't anything going on when that flag was thrown, unless he couldn't get it out of his pocket quick enough. Look at the top of your screen. Play is about 15 yards away from where the flag will come in at about the logo.
Right here. It's going to be on Battle Creek, unnecessary roughness.
Oh, Chad with the eagle eye was able to spot that. Man, talk about a, dumb penalty.
They slammed somebody right up here. Right there,
oh,
late.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it was it was a hustle play. Just unfortunately on offense, you can't wrap a guy up and slam him to the ground. You got to.
Yes, it was. At least the ball marker's not changed anyway.
So there we go. 2nd down and long.
Third.
3rd down and long, sorry. And again, trying to keep up. Coach Busby is rotating guys in on almost every single play, so we'll try to get you the names as the play occurs. He will look to his left. And
almost intercepted by, is that White? Tajan White, I believe.
Tajan White on the pass deflection. And as all of that was going on, Chad, Battle Creek did sub a new quarterback in. That is number 16, Zane Victory. I believe he is a 5'8", 124-pound sophomore. So Battle Creek also carrying 3 quarterbacks on the roster, getting all 3 some action. Well, hey, here we go. Summertown will have a chance to run a 2-minute offense here to close out this preseason scrimmage.
It should be good practice if you get them on the field.
Absolutely. The only problem is there may be only about a minute and a half remaining by the time we actually get the offense on the field, as the clock is not stopping.
Well, Battle Creek is definitely going to be slow getting their defense out.
Yeah,
they're still standing on the sidelines.
Could have a little gamesmanship.
Yep.
No, clock is still ticking. When this happened at the end of the first half, the referee is signaling. He blew a whistle and told him to come on. So,
yeah.
And it looks like we will still
If we were on the ball, we could have started playing right then, just like before, like they did to us.
Absolutely. So we still have a young lineup in the game. See number 21,
confusion.
Brantley Jaco is split out wide left to the bottom of the screen. We have a lineman joining the formation late. And here we go, a lot of confusion, and I believe that will be a quarterback sack on a handoff. Could have something to do with the lineman coming in late. Or, well, the PA announcer said it was a fumble. We couldn't see from our vantage point what happened on that, but the rule of thumb is if you're the quarterback, it's your responsibility to get the ball from the center. So here we go, 45 seconds remaining on a running clock. Eagles will set up 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs in the backfield, offset by a slot back, and the ball is on the ground again. Have to imagine we swapped out centers.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Did we swap somebody in that spot? 61, Brady Picanso.
So the
Picanso.
Quarterback center exchange having some issues as we have 16 seconds remaining, and I believe we just had 4 guys come in, 4 guys come out. 10 seconds, going to have to hurry if we're going to get a play. Looks like we're getting the signal from the sideline. 5 seconds.
Can we get it off?
And we get it off, and there is nobody there, and so Cranston is going to run for his life and will be brought down by about 7 Battle Creek defenders, and that is how we will end this final preseason scrimmage of the season. Battle Creek comes out on top 13-7. Overall, Chad, Will, I believe it was a good showing by our varsity guys. I believe our first team executed the way they needed to and what the coaches expected. A very good first drive, opening drive, took it to the house. Defense did their job.
Yeah, I think that's all we wanted to show them tonight. We showed them we could control the ball, and the guys did what they needed to do. With the players we had out, there's no need in getting anybody else injured before the big game next week. Everybody did their job on that first drive, and you can't fault the younger guys when they're still keeping their starters in even on the second quarter. Will's reminding us that Murray Regional Health is sponsoring the player of the game. Who are you going to give it to?
Well, I reckon we got to give it to number 12, Eli Schaefer, the man that got us in the end zone. So.
Yeah, I'd say Eli, and then I'd say Colton Schaefer's a close second on that. Colton Pugh, sorry. Colton Schaefer was a MVP for a long time for us, but Colton Pugh, I'd say, is your other, maybe a co-player of the game. Both of those guys, seniors, both of them here to play and here to fight for those yards. So I guess that's going to be us signing off. I appreciate everybody tuning in to us tonight. Thanks to Drew, and, of course, like always, thanks to Will for providing us with all this equipment and running it for us and allowing everyone to see their kids when they're not able to make it to games, and all the grandparents to watch this stuff. I know it means a lot to them. So thank you, Will. And I'll turn it over to y'all if y'all have anything you want to say before we go.
Hey, look forward to Game 1, inter-county matchup with Lawrence County High School.
It'll be Lawrence County's first time visiting our new facility. So look forward to having our visitors from Lawrenceburg there. We'll see you next week. It's for X Sports Radio. Chad Powell, Drew Cranston, and Will Pettis signing off.
Going the distance with local sports.